Hi, this is Wendy Christine from Raspberry Lane Crafts. This is a special treat today. We have Fran Basham on film showing you how she makes artisanal mini baskets. And I've wanted to know how to do these for a long time. And we're finally getting this on film in case you want to do, it is a lot of work, but in case you want to make your own colors. We know you guys are awesome crafters, sewers, cross-stitchers. But my mom is an amazing sewer. She knows how to do a lot of different kind of techniques. I can't even list them. So I'm really excited today. Mom, say hi.
Hi. Welcome to my basket world.
All right. Okay, here we go.
Twine is one of the three main materials we use for cording to make the little mini baskets. This is another collection, a different assortment of colors of twine. Hemp cording is the second type of cords we used in construction of the mini baskets. It has been in existence for thousands of years. Very strong. The third type of cord we use for the mini basket construction is a cotton cording. It is also called a macrame cord. You can find it in your local hobby stores. We're starting now to make the first stage of the basket, which is the bottom. We're going to take our cotton cord, neutral color, and we're going to cut the end of the cord at about a 40-degree angle, and we're going to put a tiny bit of glue stick on the cord just to kind of gather the fibers together. Now this cord, we're going to coil it into a circle. Just holding it between my fingers till we get it about big enough to hold. Then we will place it under the sewing machine foot in a straight stitch about length 3. We are going to stitch straight across the whole diameter. And we're going to reverse. Then we're going to turn it a quarter of a turn. And we're going to stitch across the whole circle. Reverse. Then we're going to turn about a quarter of a turn again. And we're going to stitch across the whole circle. And once again, quarter of a turn. Don't worry about the loose strings, we'll cut them off later. Reverse. This is how we build the base of our basket. Continually coiling this thread around till we get the base to be approximately how big we want the base of our basket to be. Usually maybe about 2 inches. All we need for this is the straight stitch.
So you go one loop around and then sew? one loop around and then sew?
Yes.
And you do like an X almost?
It's kind of like a spider web weave. I mean, just at multiple angles across the circle.
Yeah, it's getting big already. That's cool.
So we're gonna probably stop here. We're gonna reinforce this by stitching back and forth across the circle. We want this to be very stable.
And this is what kind of cording?
This is the cotton cord, also called macrame cord.
The cotton cord macrame cord.
We're going to cut off the loose strings if there are any. And then we're going to cut the cord at an angle so that when we add our siding cords, they will be blended in. This is the bottom of our little mini basket.
Do we know how big our mini basket is going to be from the base size?
This is how big the bottom of the basket will be. There will be a slight angle as we stitch around the siding, so it will be slightly wider at the top than it is at the bottom. If you can hold it up to the light and see that there's any holes in it, just stitch across a little bit more. But we don't stitch the end of the basket, the bottom cord, down until we start adding the side colored cords. Okay.
And we'll place it down here and let's see what it looks like.
Okay. With our basic bottom of the basket, that's how it starts. Okay, we have chosen 2 hemp and 1 twine cord that we are going to twist together to add the sides to the base of our basket, which we have just begun.
And this is about how big of a base?
This base is about a little under 2 inches.
Okay.
Now we're going to change it from a straight stitch to a zigzag stitch. Your zigzag stitch has to be wide enough to cover all of the 3 cords twisted together. So we're going to do about a width of 4. And try that and see, make sure. We're going to take the ends of our cut new cords that we're starting with for the base and stick it in right inside of the unstitched portion of the end of the cord for the base. Now we're going to zigzag over it. We're going to back up over it so those are securely attached.
So you stuck it between the rounded coiled section and your loose end.
Right.
You stuck it between those two.
The loose end of the...